Wrestling fans, the match has been signed. It's official. It will be at Memorial Mayhem on Sunday, May 27th. Dr. Johnny Gayton has just announced Murder One in the ring against AJ Steele.
But will any one referee be able to control it? Will the ring be able to control it? Will the arena be able to control it? Only thing I know for sure is fans, you're not going to want to miss it. Memorial Mayhem, May 27th, but right now, it's our main event.
And the tag team right here, the one and only, I'll tell you what, Hot Like Lava. They don't make them like this anymore.
Well, they made their triumphant return just recently on Rampage Television after an extended absence. I think they had been taken off guard by the performance of the Washington Bullets team, twice victorious over Hot Like Lava. So Hot Like Lava made sure they got the attention of the Washington Bullets after a recent title match the Bullets had with the Cash Vault.
And this is a return match. This is the third time. Maybe the third time's a charm, or strike three and you're out, either way you want to look at it. And the Washington Bullets are not only undefeated against the team of this Hot Like Lava, but they're undefeated in Rampage Pro Wrestling. No one has beaten the team of John and Trey Williams.
Been impressive ever since they came in here, worked well together, seemed to be on the same page, and that's what they said the very first time they sat down and talked with you, Ben. You had a sit-down interview them very early in their tenure where they said people may see them as inexperienced, they see themselves as more experienced because they've been working together their whole lives.
Right, and they are a great, fine unit of a tag team. The Washington Bullets, and they are like bullets. They're fast in that ring.
John and Trey Williams.
And really, this matchup, there's no title on the line here, no champions here, but certainly both teams want to be in contention for the NWA RPW Tag Team Championship, and to do that, only one team can be successful.
Very much so.
Okay, and Shaun Banks, as usual, bragging about things that aren't really important in the match. Psychological warfare always with Shaun Banks and Crew Jones. But they have to take these guys a little more seriously than perhaps they have in the past, because twice, not once but twice, the Bullets have proven that, well, Hot Like Lava can be beaten.
Very much so. Right now, referee Dustin Robinson trying very hard to get one guy in for each team. Fans getting excited on the outside about this main event. I have no idea what we don't call that, do we?
I don't. I'll let you call that. The bell has sounded, and we've got action. And Crew Jones starting out for his team. And I don't know what exactly he's doing besides trying to get the attention of his opponent away from the action. A little pose down going on.
Well, certainly you have to give the size and strength experience as Trey Williams enters the ring against Crew Jones. Shaun Banks, Crew Jones, obviously the bigger of the competitors. Tremendous physiques on both of those, but we have to give the speed advantage probably to the Williams brothers, with Trey in right now, the smaller of the two Williams brothers, as they go to lock up in the middle of the ring at the beginning of this main event at Rampage Television. And fans, we're only a few weeks away. Memorial Mayhem, we know right now for sure we'll be seeing AJ Steele versus Murder One as one of our tremendous matches at Memorial Mayhem. We know Kyle Matthews will defend the title. We'll know his opponent soon. We're going to find out who will face the television champion, Drew Adler, the tag team champions, the Cash Vault. That and a whole lot more will be there at Memorial Mayhem. You're going to want to get your tickets now. One of the great major events at Rampage Pro Wrestling each year, Memorial Mayhem.
And Mayhem it will be. Make sure you're in attendance on May 27th.
Trey Williams thrown into the ropes, ducks a hard clothesline there, goes behind, is able to take down Crew Jones 1-2. Jones able to kick out, again throws one, nobody home, rolls through, again goes through, does Trey Williams. The speed we talked about is coming into play right now. Crew Jones was going to throw one, but got caught, rolled up again. Jones getting out wrestled right now.
Well, close calls there, a boot there by Crew Jones, shuts him off. Enough is enough, he says. Shoots him off all the way across the ring, charges in, and nobody home. Crew Jones tried to stop himself, couldn't do it. Rolls him up now.
There's the fourth time he's had him in a pinning situation in the very early parts of this match as Jones goes to throw again, gets caught as he goes through, goes for a backslide, and now Jones is starting to take him for a ride, but it's Jones that's taken down, and for the fifth time in a pinning situation manages to get out, goes into the ropes and through the ropes, and now to the outside. Shaun Banks down to see what's going on with his partner.
Well, obviously Crew Jones is not having a good day so far, as the Williams brothers are staying on top of the action. And Crew Jones tried several things and none of them worked. The Williams brothers, the Washington Bullets, are the tag team of the year according to pro wrestling history. And these guys certainly are in it to win it, and they want fame and they want titles and they want to win one more time against this team of Hot Like Lava.
Last year's Tag Team of the Year, now in this year's competition, and they came to Rampage Pro Wrestling because when you look for the greatest teams in the South in professional wrestling, you're going to find them here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, and if they're not here, they inevitably come here. We've seen that throughout the history. NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Dark City Fight Club, regular participants in action here. The 704 team out of Charlotte made a reputation here, and it goes on and on. The great teams in professional wrestling find their way to Rampage Pro Wrestling. No wonder the Washington Bullets ended up here.
And that side headlock now being applied onto Shaun Banks. Shaun Banks still wearing that do-rag. Now shooting John off. Sunset flip by John Williams and takes him down. Did not put the legs over him. And he kicked out. Swing and miss now by Banks. Rolls him into the ropes. And good roll-up. 1-2 again, close call. A lot of close calls going on here with the Bullets.
Well, this seems very similar to what happened to Crew Jones, in fact. Over and over being out-wrestled by each of the Williams brothers until, very similar to Crew Jones, just throw a punch, throw a kick, and try to take back over, throws him into the corner, cross the ring. Out of the way goes John, catches him, gets him in another pinning situation. Only two again.
Close calls here for Hot Like Lava. And I'm going into a backslide perhaps again. And he's got him. Shoulders down. 2. Not enough. Now dumping him over the top rope, but he didn't go down, just down to the apron. And crouching that time.
But watch right there. Taken down hard as the referee was distracted by Crew Jones. Down goes John Williams, hitting his head on the corner apron. We had talked about that in a previous match. That area has no give at all. Metal beams go across at that corner, and that's what his head hit on. And now, worse for wear on the outside is John Williams, as Shaun Banks is getting his bearings back in the ring. Banks, a dangerous man, former champion here at Rampage Pro Wrestling.
Double axe handle there, cut him off, and now the boot of Crew Jones now cuts him off in the corner. Tag is made, and Jones comes in. And the right hand right there to the midsection. And John Williams is reeling. Another boot to the midsection by Crew Jones.
Fans, remember, if you're watching us here on Fox 24 right after this telecast, you can turn your radio over or go to RampageProWrestling.net and you can listen to the Fox Sports radio program for Rampage Pro Wrestling, WPLA AM 1670, hosted by Sal Renauer and Marvelous Michael Stevens each and every Saturday. You can see that after Rampage Pro Wrestling on Fox 24, or if you aren't in the Warner Robins Macon area where you can hear that AM station, just go to RampageProWrestling.net. You'll see an area to go and listen on the internet to that radio broadcast.
Also highlights of other matches from TV and some non-televised matches. Also check out the action here on RampageProWrestling.net. And now double leg lift and tried to pull the man up. Now going to slingshot him over the bottom rope and does so.
Catches that throat solidly on that bottom rope. John Williams, worse for is now Crew Jones taking advantage of the referee's distraction. His brother Trey trying to get in to help him out here. That's not really helping at this point. So the experience now of Hot Like Lava coming into play, and as well the viciousness of Hot Like Lava coming into play.
Now using that apron as a weapon and smothering the man with it. And Crew Jones with all kind of antics in the ring, off the ropes now. Caught him with that shoulder tackle. Took him down, rolls him over, lateral press, did not hook the ledge, did not get the count. Fast-paced action here as always at Rampage Pro Wrestling, Johnny G's Fun Center in the RPW Arena. Remind the fans one more time, Memorial Mayhem is on Sunday, May 27th. Make plans now to be in attendance for the biggest card of the year right here on May 27th.
3 p.m. bell time. Fans, for all of the news about Rampage Pro Wrestling, always RampageProWrestling.net Facebook page, where you can find out all the action, and exclusive video clips are posted on a regular basis there.
And Miss Allie has her own fan page.
Yes, and you can poke her.
Yes, I have. And now in the ring, elbow smash to the midsection of Crew Jones, trying to escape, and he does, off the ropes, caught with the power and a back suplex as he grabbed that arm, pump handle suplex, and now covers him.
Looked like he actually reversed that into something that looked a little like a Samoan drop, but you're right, he executed initially that in that fashion, but he got maximum impact by taking his full body weight down on him, and now the rear chin lock generates the control and will wear him down. And as we've chronicled before, if he gets that pressure just right over the carotid artery, aspects of the sleeper go into play at this point.
Referee Dustin Robinson right on top of the action as always, as that rear chin lock is applied, cutting off the air supply. Now our front chancery has the arm and the neck hooked. And you're going to see some great power here, power moves, as in the corner now being choked. Tag is made, Shaun Banks comes in.
Shaun Banks uses his own partner's tights to pull him into the corner. And a little more of Crew Jones available to our television audience than we really intended.
PG-13, correct? And now off the rope, shoots him in. Ducks the clothesline. Caught him with a standing drop kick. Beautifully executed. Now covers him, hooks the leg. 1 count, 2 count. And Shaun Banks somehow still has that do-rag on. Hasn't come off yet.
And that in and of itself, very impressive.
And now with a front chancery move, and that, of course, not only controls the man, but cuts off that air supply. And you see
and
Trey
Crew
Williams.
Jones noticed that his partner's leverage was a little off.
Tag was made, but Dustin Robinson did not see it.
And the intent here also is simply to frustrate the Williams brothers, who thought they could get a tag at that point. Well-calculated move there by Crew Jones, and Shaun Banks allows them to frustrate a tag, utilize the referee, and now they continue to do damage to the Williams brother in the corner. John Williams trying to get his bearings, figure out where he is at this point.
Putting the boots now to the back and the side of the Washington Bullet. And right now needs to make that tag, but not close enough to his brother, as Shaun Banks has him draped over that ring rope and choking. And down he goes hard to the canvas.
One of the things that's true about competing, whether it's singles or tag team action here at Rampage Pro Wrestling, is it's almost required that you don't stick with the game you bring in the very first time, because very quickly the athletes here catch on to what you do and start doing things to counter it. So you got to change up your game. You've got to learn when you're out there in the ring, and the tag teams that come in, good as they are, that don't learn are the ones that eventually find themselves being left behind. And right now you see that Hot Like Lava appears to have learned from their past mistakes, and the frustration now that the Williams brothers are facing is apparent.
And right now, John needs to make that tag desperately. Trey Williams is beside himself. He made that tag. Referee didn't see it, so he needs to make that legal tag in front of him.
As he came in, did you see that back elbow that went right into the face, and now keyed up, snaps the neck over, full body weight, takes it down, cover right there. Could hit the leg, doesn't. Probably a mistake, but he may just want to punish him at this point.
And remember, the Williams brothers, the Washington Bullets, are undefeated, and they do have 2 wins thus far over this Hot Like Lava tag team. So bragging rights are at stake here. Future title matches are at stake here. And position, always important in tag team wrestling. Where do you rank in tag team wrestling in RPW?
Well, and you'll notice Hot Like Lava made their return to Rampage Pro Wrestling, specifically when the Bullets had, because of their undefeated record, generated a tag team title match, their first opportunity for those titles, and it was Hot Like Lava that cost them those titles.
And now a bolo forearm there by Crew Jones. And he is in no man's land there. He is in the place where Shaun Banks and Crew Jones want to keep him, away from his corner, away from a tag. And now back elbows to tag is made. Shaun Banks comes in.
And look at how he holds him there, waiting for his partner to get in. Now the break at the 5 count as Shaun Banks prepares to do additional damage to John Williams, takes him over, drop kick to the back. That was I know that was unexpected by the Williams brother there. Cover does hook the leg, but doesn't get all the strength that Shaun Banks has behind it. And now wrenches back both arms in a modified surfboard using the knee as the fulcrum in the back.
That move will take a lot out of the man as he pulls his spine apart, separating the shoulders. And very uncomfortable position here to find himself in. And a long way from tagging. He's not even facing his partner right now.
Williams brother trying to fire himself up, trying to get the crowd behind him, trying to get back to his vertical base, manages all of those things, but all for naught.
And Dustin Robinson warning him about his tactics, but these guys, they don't really care about anything but winning, and they'll do whatever it takes. Throwing him with all of his might into that turnbuckle. You see the momentum took him down to the canvas. And again, going to throw him in, he says. Going to take all the energy out.
And now,
good
the brother
block.
goes in, blocks him, and that leads to an opportunity.
And
opportunity realized by John Williams. Williams down. Everything he had in the tank used for that one maneuver. His brother in position. Thinking ahead for the first time in this match are the Williams brothers, and the opportunity that it presents itself is extreme. The tag so close, yet so far.
And
yes.
Trey Williams comes in now, and so does Crew Jones. Clothesline by Trey. Another running clothesline, and he's a house of fire. Leg lariat caught him with full force, took him down with a whole body.
Swing and a miss. That didn't.
Back kick, covers him lateral press. Not enough to not hook the leg, and a save by Shaun Banks. Now all four men doing it at the same time. John Williams obviously a little worse for wear, but still fighting as hard as he can. Just punch a forearm.
A lot of force there, even with a considerable skill, but there. Knew where he was, Shaun Banks, but Shaun Banks caught off guard, getting a little cocky as he talks to the crowd, gets pulled to the outside,
Trey
and now
Williams
two
in the
men out,
ring.
one in, but from behind it's Crew Jones.
Crew now, a couple of reversals and caught him.
Whoa.
Took the world slam, did not get it. Oh! Caught him with a back kick from nowhere. Small package, he's got him. Caught him, 2, 3, and Crew Jones gets the pin. First time that we've seen the team defeated, but what a great gallant effort for the Washington Bullets.
And we all saw it, but the referee didn't. Effective maneuver
Low
by Crew
blow.
Jones, but it definitely was a low blow. Would have been a disqualification if it had been seen. It wasn't, and you're right, no longer undefeated, the Washington Bullets, and now it's 2 wins for them, 1 for Hot Like Lava. I don't think it's over between these two teams by any stretch of the imagination.
Absolutely not, and whether you like the way they win their matches or not, you got to give them credit. Hot Like Lava, Shaun Banks, and Crew Jones are a tough tag team to beat.
Wow, what an hour here.
Yes, it has, and fans, we look forward to looking ahead. Memorial Mayhem on Sunday, May 27th. Hope all the fans will join us. Until then, next week for Rampage Pro Wrestling, we'll see you. Be there.